Welcome back to another DualWielded video.
Guys, dinner's ready. Why does it smell so bad in here?
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Thijs, and welcome to another devlog on my very first commercial game, Incaved.
What the dog do? Hey, Stinky!
Hello, Mario.
Incaved is pretty much the Dark Souls of 2D post-apocalyptic platform.
So, the game sucks. But it's time to change that. You see, I'm getting very close to finishing a player movement system that's actually fun to control this time. In comparison to the lackluster walking, running and jumping the game had only like 3 devlogs ago, there's now also wall jumping, ladder climbing, and even swingable ropes and a grappling hook. I mean, not really, but in this devlog, however, I'll make sure that the movement is completely done fam. Giving the player so many options: vaulting, ledge grabbing, portals, an actual functioning grappling hook, triple jumps, venting, and elytra, minus all of the actual cool sounding stuff. And venting. Dead Cells is a game that handles 2D movement really well in my opinion. It feels super smooth, you feel versatile even though you're limited to only 2 dimensions. Now what does Dead Cells have that Incaved doesn't have? Exactly. But the thing I was referring to is ledge grabbing. You see, I've been wanting to add this for a while, since as of now there's no real good way to ascend level structures like these. And I kinda want the levels to keep these kind of structures, to not make the caves feel too blocky and give them a bit of a more natural feel. Of course, I've already made ways to ascend steep slopes like these, or even walls. Just place a ladder there, or make the player use their grappling hook. A ledge grab makes for a believable, smooth and convenient way of navigating over and up some taller obstacles. It would also make platforming a bit more forgiving, because you'll be able to save yourself by just grabbing the ledge in time. So to make this work, I added a second raycast. Now if the upper raycast doesn't detect a wall, but the lower one does, we know there's a ledge. By also making an animation and setting up the whole ledge grab mechanic, I should be able to make this jump. I didn't make a way to pull yourself up and climb the ledge yet. You also can't really let go yet. So I guess I'll just... You can now let go.
Let's go!
And I also worked on a climb animation. I actually had some difficulties with making it. I worked on it for quite a bit, until I realized that at some point it looked like Gasma's guy was just working out, which I thought was pretty funny, so I watched that for the 10 minutes that followed. After that, however, I think I got a pretty convincing climb animation out of it. It feels smooth and fast enough where it doesn't get annoying, yet it also doesn't feel too smooth where it straight up is unbelievable how easily and fast he manages to climb the ledge of the wall without any trouble. Even though I think we'd all understand how he'd be able to do that so smoothly. Alright, so where the ledge grabbing and climbing really gave you more options of traversal, vaulting will really just be a quality of life addition, where it won't allow you to reach more places, but it will make life a bit less tedious in quite a few situations. You see these stairs? Awesome. Of course I won't include annoying stairs like these, but occasionally situations like these probably will occur. Also for 2 tile high jumps, you now have to wait until you start falling again to grab the ledge. Dude, just grab the ledge when jumping, it's not that hard. So vaulting should speed up things a bit. The animation has to be pretty fast, since otherwise, well, it won't really save any time. So I can't really have the most intense movement in there, since that would make the animation flip out. So with a bit of fiddling later, vaulting now also works. Awesome. But I really care more about something else, if you know what I mean. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty scared to work with the grappling hook again. Last time was, well, not the greatest success, so I kind of procrastinated and I asked you guys if you could think of ideas for me to draw. I felt like drawing, I don't know what to say, I felt like drawing! Don't worry, by the way, the grappling hook will still be a thing in this devlog, okay? But first I'm quickly drawing some stuff. Vodka bottles. You know what, Ryder? You're so right, I actually secretly already made them beforehand. Yeah, exactly. Rusted over tools or equipment that show that there are others like you. I made like a campsite that you can come across. Definitely shows that there were survivors before you. You know what? I like this idea, and actually this one as well. Are we brothers? I like the way you're thinking for lore building, Saul, but I honestly haven't even gotten to the point of writing lore where I really know what to reveal when and how. So I'll wait a bit with that, though I like the idea of posters in general. So I made this poster that's probably highly valued in the cave system since it's a drawing of... Well, am I technically a hentai artist now? Boots? Yeah, I made multiple. Call me. What? Why? Hey Reese, I was just checking the comments on the community post I made yesterday, and I saw something interesting. You said something.
Yeah, I prepared some ideas. So hold up, let me get them.
You prepared ideas? I mean, I just...
Okay, so here's the first one. This is actually one of my personal favorites.
Wait, you already drew them?
Yeah, well, I thought it'd help out, you know? So, I mean, you're not the best drawer, and I felt like this could do something for you. So, yeah, this Happy Meal could be used as some kind of consumable item. I looked it up, and Bulgaria is in the top 3 countries where they eat McDonald's, so it also fits.
The game takes place in Russia. It's during the Cold War. I don't think they ate a lot of American Happy Meals during that time.
There's also a small chance that you get this awesome McDonald's toy in it. Looks like they partnered up with DreamWorks to include toys for the new Boss Baby movie. One of my personal favorites, by the way. So I thought, who doesn't like Pikachu, right? He's one of my personal favorites, actually.
I don't think I can really use it.
Okay, final one. This actually happens to be one of my personal favorites. Here you go.
Wait.
So it's...
Isn't that a monster from your game?
Yeah, exactly. So I thought...
So my previous attempt at a grappling hook was... Well, I prioritized visuals over functionality, where the rope would slightly bend while swinging, but it wouldn't work very well. So instead of giving the grappling hook 20 hinge joints, I figured a straight line would work better. There's only one joint where you'd be applying force to, and if there's an object swinging on a rope IRL, the part between the object and the top of the rope should be straight anyways. That is, of course, if you have an object that's heavy enough. So for that I redesigned the player character real quick. Playing Incaved right now. I love playing Incaved. I'm enjoying the game. I really like it. Okay, this won't look great, but it should work. Oh.
Macaroni.
Hey guys. Then, instead of following through with what I literally just said, I made a rope look like this using only a line renderer instead of hinge joints. I might use it as a little extra part underneath the player during swinging that would actually curve, and after quite a lot of work... It honestly looks pretty neat. The swinging works really well, and in combination with the vaulting and ledge grabbing, it honestly feels great to run through the scene now. Even though there had been previous big revelations for me during development, finally getting combat to work, having a somewhat functional dog companion, this might have been the first time that I myself was actually enjoying myself while playing my own game. That sounded very deep, I'm sorry. I think it's pretty common for developers to never truly enjoy their game a ton while testing during development, unless it's heavily physics focused, adding a lot of randomness to testing, or if it's multiplayer or whatever. But this made me realize even I could have an actual surprising amount of fun with an unfinished game. The grappling hook and the ledge grabbing work so well together, and it seems like they never really fail, which is great.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was.
On to animations. You can climb the rope and slide down now. Animations were pretty difficult to make, especially the climbing one. There's just a lot going on there and I wasn't sure exactly how to approach it. So by making the player character rotate accordingly, it should look pretty good. Alright, but by just adding 90 degrees to the set angle, we should be good. Alright. What Spider-Man would have looked like if it was more realistic? Oh no. I've reached the bottom. No! Boom! It finally looks great. Oh, well, now I'll add that extra bit of rope on the bottom in the next devlog since I really felt like working on this video instead. With that, I'm planning to completely switch up the visuals of the game. Yet again, I want to add half a dimension to the game. Yeah, I think it would look so much better and cooler, and I honestly can't wait to work on it. Oh well, actually, I can. It's just an expression. By the way, if you don't know yet, you can wishlist the game on Steam actually. Wishlisting seriously helps out a ton, it's actually insane. Even if you're not planning to buy the game at all, but you'd still like to support me maybe in some way in making all of this, wishlisting is seriously the best way to do that. I mean,
Subscribing and liking also helps, but I mean...
shout out to my homeboy Reese. He's making a pretty neat looking monster taming RPG over on his channel. The game also includes a cave.
I thought that was my thing. Why are you copying me, dude?
Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to catch you either on Discord or in the next video. See ya.
Macaroni with